it's Naomi here with my Weight Watchers weekly weigh-in. I apologize I didn't do one last week, but there really wasn't any changes and I really didn't change anything up. So I thought it was going to be just more repetitive. It wasn't really going to be helpful to me or to you, so I just skipped it. I know I really shouldn't. It helps me keep accountable, but excuse me. But so let's talk about this week. I will tell you though, I probably wasn't the most positive last week. I don't know what's going on. I did take off the 2 pounds I put on from when we went to Yosemite, which was good. I like that a lot. But I didn't lose any extra, which was to be expected, being that, you know, I did mess up. So I'm just basically trying to break even. So I was really happy about that part, that I was able to take that off. However, this last week, I have not lost anything. As a matter of fact, I went up a ½ pound, and it's really kind of irritating because I am doing everything correctly. I'm working out every day. I'm, you know, measuring out my stuff, weighing it, making sure that it's exactly what it should be. You know, taking a knife to my tablespoons to make sure it doesn't go over, so it's not a heaping tablespoon. So it's been a little disheartening. I'm just like, you know, well, what else can I do to be better? I'm already doing everything right. So as you know, I do it online, so I don't go into the weekly weigh-ins through, you know, a local branch or anything like that. But one of the things that you talk about is well, not talk about, but they say is that fruits and vegetables are 0 points. Now that didn't used to be the deal when I did it a long time ago. So that was a little different, but I liked it because I could have fruits and veggies, and I was losing, so I didn't really give any thought to it. So I actually chatted online, which that's one good thing about the Weight Watchers online, is that you can chat and talk to them, and anything that you have questions about or anything like that, then they'll get back to you. So they told me that even though fruits and vegetables are 0 points, they aren't without points after a certain point. So according to them, the most that you can have is 4 to 5 servings of fruits and vegetables a day combined. So, and 1 serving is ½ a cup, which is really not much if you're eating like broccoli, which is one of my favorite things to eat as far as vegetables go. And then, you know, if you have a banana, that's usually about almost a cup, 3/4 of a cup for a banana. So that eats up your servings a lot. And I didn't know that. And it's kind of upsetting that they wouldn't tell you that up front, or at least kind of give you a warning. Something so that you know, like, it's 0, but you need to also keep it within this ration, because then it's not truly 0 points. It's going to cost you something. So I was definitely upset about that, because what if I wouldn't have asked? Would it, you know, because I said I've been on track and I haven't lost anything. It's been kind of moving at a slow pace. I just want to make sure I was doing it all correctly. And then that's when they asked me, well, you know, are you, because I wasn't even dipping into my extra points really, maybe like 4 or 5 points. So I should see like 3 pounds or even a pound or something. And I really haven't on the diet. So it was just a little disheartening because, you know, I don't want to be on a diet forever. And I'm glad I'm not gaining you know, well, I did gain a little bit this week, like ½ a pound to a pound. I don't know. I can't remember exactly. But because I try to stay away from this guy. I only try to weigh myself once a week because I can get really upset. And it's not my time of the month or anything like that. So there's none of that to play into the factor. So you know, like I said, I talked to them and they told me that. So I cut it down this week and I'm still not seeing the results. So I don't know what else I can do. I started intermittent fasting, which means that you stop eating. I've been stopping at 7 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. and then I won't eat again till 11 or 11:30 the next day, which is what a lot of bodybuilders and things like that do, just because it will burn more calories or more fat. So I decided to give that a try, and I've only been doing that for 3 days now. So I don't know. I'm hoping that maybe that might start getting things to change. I don't know. It's just, it's hard because I've been on this, well, I've been dieting now for, since October 25th is when I first started dieting with Dukin. And I lost 14 pounds with Dukin, and then I've been on Weight Watchers now for 2 months, a little over 2 months, and I've lost 6 pounds. So I don't know. It seems a little, I know I'm getting older and I've got to play that into factor, but still. And it's not like I'm super skinny and it should be, you know, I'm not super skinny. Currently, my weight, oh, I can't believe I'm going to talk about it, is 166. That's where I'm at. I'm 5'3.5" on a good day, and I'm 166. So it's not like I'm 120 and I'm getting close to some goal or something like that. I'm not. So I shouldn't be struggling with this weight at this point. And the other thing is the lowest points that you go down with Weight Watchers is 30. They don't want you going under 30. So I get 30 a day. So it's not like I'm going to be cutting back anymore. So it's not like I'm at a cusp where I'm going to go down to 25 points a week or something like that. This is where it bottoms out. It doesn't go any lower. So it's not going to get any easier the skinnier I get. I just don't know. I would love, if you guys are doing Weight Watchers and you're watching me, I would love any pointers that you have on getting things going. Like I said, I've already done the weighing, the measuring. I'm doing all of that correctly. I'm logging it all down. I'm not like, you know, the same thing. I'll just put it in. I literally measure it and weigh it every single time, just because I want to make sure that I'm doing it exactly correct. Because I want to be an A+ student, and right now I'm getting an F or a D, and it really stinks, and it's hard to stay focused when you're not moving. And I'm like, well, do I go back to Dukin and see if I can lose some more and then come back to Weight Watchers? The thing is this is where people start to give up because they don't see things changing and they don't see things moving. And I don't want to be that person that gives up, because then I'm going to be right back up to where I was, and I don't want to be there either. So anyway, I would love any pointers or anything that you have to give me, because right now I'm just like, oh, you know, it's hard. It's so hard, but I don't want to give up. I'm still staying focused. I'm still staying on it. One thing I did do is I ordered B12 and B12 and something else. Can't think of it off the top of my head. To see if that maybe helps. I did do B12 shots a long time ago, which really did help me lose weight. It just kind of boosts your metabolism a little bit. So I got the kind that goes under the tongue, and then I've got some dissolving ones too, and then just regular. So I'll just kind of see which one I like best. Each day I'll try a different one, but I'm hoping maybe that will get things moving. I'm just like really bummed out, and it's really hard, and I don't want to be where, I don't want to give up and just go eat like a bag full of chips or something like that. So I'm talking it out to the camera. I'm just telling you, Naomi, listen to yourself. You're feeling bad, but keep it going. Hopefully this will turn around. But I don't know. I'd love to know if anyone else is struggling with this. I don't know if it's just this new way that they're doing Weight Watchers. Because I will admit, I went on Google and it was the first thing I Googled. Why am I not losing weight on Weight Watchers? And there were so many people complaining about the new way they're doing it. So I don't know. I feel like I'm not the only one in this boat of not moving. So I don't know if Weight Watchers needs to change it back. And also, if you happen to have the old way that Weight Watchers did it, I would love to know if there's like a website or something like that, because I would love to go back to the old Weight Watchers and just see, is it this new plan or is it just me? I'd love to know, you know, what the problem is here, but it's kind of disheartening to see so many people saying the same thing, that it's not working. And I can tell you, I am completely accountable for everything I'm doing, because I'm the first one to admit my fails on here. I will tell you if I didn't go to plan or I didn't do something right, then I'll take accountability for it. But I am being accountable and I'm seeing nothing. So anyway, I would love for you to share any thoughts. Like I said, I'm not giving up. I'm going to try the B12 and see if that does anything. I'm working out a lot. I don't know if that's playing a factor, maybe too many calories being burned, because I'm not, they don't add points in for your working out. You can do it. I know some people do, but it doesn't, you know, I plug in my minutes that I do each day, but it's not giving me any extra points. So I don't know. Maybe I'm not consuming enough calories. I don't know exactly. I guess maybe that's what I'll do too, is maybe just see how many calories I'm actually consuming a day. I don't know exactly what my calorie count comes to at the end of the day. I'd be interested to know that too. So maybe I'll just start checking calories just to put it to the side, because I think I need to keep track of that and find out. I also don't do well with carbs. I know this about myself. I don't do well with carbs. I love it though, and I'm never going to be able to give them up. So that's the problem, is I've got to learn how to like incorporate them in my life, which is one good thing about Weight Watchers. But I've never had the scale not move like this. Nutrisystem worked great. Dukin was moving. I had a freeze up, but it was working. I don't know. I just don't know if my body's just like, nope, no, you're not going to be that size anymore. I don't know what it is. I don't know. So anyway, I'm staying strong though. For you guys that are having issues, share them, because I think maybe sometimes if you brainstorm with people, you can find out maybe what's going wrong, and try to fix it. Anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well, and until next time, bye guys.